Thing goes in both.
3, 2.
Man, you remember the days when low tier actually meant low tier?
Low tier is like a fake term in some of these games. But here we go, we're getting started. Rooftop Rumble.
Let's go.
Oh, it's another button check. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this is the check, or is the stage that they're going to go to. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, Jimmy Neutron versus Squidward. Jimmy has all the tools to keep Squidward out, but once Squidward gets in, it's kind of, you know, kind of rough for old Jimbo.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the classic zoner versus rushdown dichotomy. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work. Not necessarily that Squidward's a rushdown.
Yeah.
It's just in the matchup, he becomes a rushdown.
Yeah, well, you definitely want to rush Jimmy down because you don't want to let him set up.
Exactly.
Once Jimmy gets Goddard set up, once he gets, you know, his rocket path set up, you know, you're kind of going to struggle a little bit. So I think definitely Connor's going to want to get the stage as fast as possible every single time. Don't let Jimmy just sit around and, you know, play around with his little inventions.
Those silly little inventions.
You know, in the show, they usually backfire on him. But here, you know, he's putting them to full use.
I'm starting to think he might just be doing it for attention in the show. You know what I mean?
He just wants to keep things interesting, you know? He's got to give Carl and Sheen something to do. What's Carl going to do? He's going to go play with llamas all day? Sheen's going to play with Ultralord? No, they need something more interesting to do.
I forgot about the llamas.
Here we
Honestly,
go. Jellyfish Field.
Yes, we're getting some triplats.
Looks like connorjay's saying, no, Goddard. Sit down, buddy.
Yeah, not for you. Bad dog.
I'm fighting Jimmy here, not you. But Goddard's the homie.
We just had Thanksgiving. That was the dog that sat under everybody's table this year.
But here we go, getting started with these traditional Squidward combos. DJ seeing the painting and it's going to whiff.
He went for one. Doesn't get the hit he's looking for. We'll see if that continues. Meanwhile, his opponent, Senpac, is already maybe recognizing, okay, I need to figure out a way to zone this guy better.
And once again, like I was saying, Squidward has a lot of these active hitboxes he can just throw out while recovering. So like the rocket, not a big deal to him.
Ooh, great catch there. That's your opportunity to set up. Gets the missile going.
Got the missile going in a circle. Slime canceling to do that again, but gonna whip the strong up air.
Look, when in doubt, double down.
That's so true.
Using that note, trying to create some space. That's another thing. Like, Squidward does want to set up a little bit himself. That rage is so important to his game plan. So there are times where you may see him have to make that calculus of, do I opt to let Jimmy set up a little bit so that I can get the rage?
Now you notice that Goddard is offline. And he was actually, did you hear the little explosion there? Senpac was looking to spawn Goddard in, but he was somewhere else, under the stage maybe. So you have to be really careful while playing Jimmy to keep your dog in control.
He's had a little bit of trouble there. Yeah, what the dog doing? He is back online now. Some hover hands there coming out from Senpac, but he's still stuck in the corner. Great answer, just aggressive.
That Pac-Man grab coming in.
connorjay slapping him up. You were talking about that forward air hitbox getting improved this match. We're seeing a lot more of it. Let's see if that continues to be a big factor or if Senpac can figure out a way to outspace it.
There's some Rocket and Goddard setups. It's like, now Senpac's, you know, oh, but connorjay's just going to say, no, Goddard. Once again, go sit down. I don't want to play with Goddard.
More usage of that missile in the corner.
Ooh,
the spin to win right there makes it so hard for connorjay to back up because he's just got that constant
strong
hitbox.
up air, but not going to take it. Yeah, but Senpac's in such a comfortable position, you know? Strong up air's not going to kill. That's okay. I'm going to go get my dog.
And here's that Senpac spacing game. You've got the Sog locked up. Does drop down there. connorjay clearly does not like animals. Not a pet guy, you know?
Yeah, maybe not. Once again, he's playing as an octopus. That's an animal right there.
Maybe he likes his aquatic.
Maybe so.
We'll get him a nice goldfish. He'll be a big fan. I feel like
oh, the chomp into the laser.
Squidward would be a great goldfish dad.
Goddard coming in clutch. What a loyal dog.
He really is.
He does anything Jimmy tells him to do. He can self-destruct on command in this game.
Which is
just like the movie.
Worrisome.
The slime dash forwarder into this snare. Not going to kill. I was a little scared there.
I worry about a child who puts a self-destruct in their pet dog. I feel like there's something going on.
But it was a bug. He told Goddard to play dead, and then he explodes, and he says, I'll make that bug a feature. It's what saves them in the movie.
Catch.
Yep, good catch with the, what's it called? The Super Bubblegum Mobile.
Super Bubblegum. I just think of the dirty bubble when I see that one. Either way, that move is a little bit dirty. Not as dirty as it used to be with the hurtbox hitbox swap thing.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that whole bubble now, if you hit that bubble, it's, that's Jimmy. He's getting hit. Slime dash forward air into the snare. connorjay not going to burst it, though. Just going to, say, GG's, we're going next game.
He took it like a champ. And Jimmy Neutron still got the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
You were spitting.
He's, we dialed back some of his, more hands-on stuff, kind of his more close-up stuff. So definitely you want Goddard, and it puts more shift and focus on what Goddard can do for you. And like we saw there, the chomp into the laser, like, Goddard has his own little combos himself, his own little setups. He's a little mini character. In fact, he actually counts as a character technically in the game as well. You can get slime by hitting him. And also, if you're playing against Mr. Krabs, Goddard can pick up the money, which is very funny. Once again, getting started here. Fry's Keep, a fairly big stage. Gave Senpac enough time to set up Goddard there at the beginning.
Yeah, that is an interesting pick. What do you think connorjay is going for here by giving Senpac a stage where he has the ability to space a little more easily? What does he get out of it?
Well, I feel like it's the more space you have, the less space that Goddard is at. He's gonna have to move Goddard a lot to get these combos to move, and that travel time for Goddard is gonna make things a little bit harder, but still, Oh, the explosion, but connorjay just gonna get through.
Yeah, it may be
that
harder.
Down air.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Charging that sub air. Slime up special. Getting hit with the back air. That's, he's gonna live. But Goddard, he's flying around. He's out there. Slime canceling the, trying to go for that explosion.
A little cheeky. I like the idea. It doesn't quite work out. Connor has swung himself back into the stock very well, but Senpac is just keeping him at bay. Only 57%. You're going to have to do a little bit more than that, or you're going to get outpaced on the next one.
This Senpac's ultimate control, just having Goddard and Jimmy both just independently working like that, it's a treat to watch.
Connor is trying so hard to chase Senpac off stage, but managed to get around it and actually reverse that situation to get the kill. This is starting to look a little bit dire for Connor, but that's a great response back to take stock number one and even it up. Yep,
maybe that's what Connor was looking for with the platforms. Maybe to chase Jimmy up a little bit higher, come off the top blast zone. Because I know connorjay has been really working on these ladder combos for Squidward, and he's got some unique finishers, some really odd stuff. But Squidward, he's an artist. He's understood. He's not understood in his time. He's misunderstood.
He will be understood one day.
Maybe so.
My man's a Van Gogh out here,
And he's got the paint. He's got the suit on right now.
He really
Squidward's
does.
showing us he's a bit of an artist. Into the sea bear. That's not what you want to see.
Look, sometimes even a good artist can get it a little bit wrong. My man was not prepared for a sea bear attack. However, Senpac taking full advantage of that. He does have a slight deficit right now, but he's got himself in a great spot.
I don't know if that was a misinput from Senpac, but Goddard did not spike there and he had a clear opportunity to, but the up special is going to kill. connorjay's in the lead here.
Great landing there from connorjay. And in the lead, like you said, taking full advantage of this larger stage. I think that this is going to be maybe the win condition throughout this set.
But hitting the explosion into the strong up air. What a nice combo with Goddard, the Neutron style.
Ooh, slap him up. Slap him up, get him into the corner. These stocks are even now. Senpac struggling to swing out. You see those aerials coming out.
Slime painting, but getting the farmer. But you know what? Farmer's okay.
He just doesn't need it yet.
No.
It's coming. Trust. Trust the vision.
I need to see it.
Using that note to space out, giving himself an opportunity to get the rage. Is what we were talking about, right? He's opting to let Senpac set up just a little bit. In exchange, he got the entire stage and he got the rage buff, but the rage buff did not work out, and now the stage is no longer his.
And looks like Goddard's getting some offstage edge guarding going. And a missed heck, but spot dodging the grab. And another one. Senpac opting to not burst that and hold on to that slime. Let's see what he's got planned. But Jimmy's always got a plan.
Right now it seems like Connor is fighting through the projectile game very well. Fighting through Goddard as well. Able to get the rage off against Senpac's wishes. This is going to be a little bit scary for a few seconds.
Yep. And here goes a combo starter. That's down air into the ground. That just goes to grab, and he's just ready to get going. But Senpac getting on the platform and really just getting out of it. connorjay getting the rage. Not getting hit by any of Goddard's lasers.
Little clip there. Great response from Connor. Jumps over, predicting that he's going to keep swinging.
Super is online for Senpac. I'd love to see a super in this bracket, but
I would love to see a super as well. I don't know if Senpac is going to be cooking that up or not.
He's going to have to hold on for this burst for this.
Oh, he does stay alive. He uses that burst like you mentioned.
That's why a super is so risky, because that 2 bars, that keeps you from death.
He does still have the opportunity for 1 EX. We'll see if he ends up pulling that out. I don't find it likely that the burst is, or excuse me, that the super is going to be coming back anytime soon. Instead goes for the cancel there. Not able to get a lot off of it though.
Now I think connorjay just hit Goddard, and when Goddard gets hit, you switch back to Jimmy. So he lost control of him during that explosion, which
just found
saved him.
himself in an awkward spot. Yeah.
DJC into the strong up air.
That's going to do it.
Yep, connorjay's going to take that game. Smart pick on the stage.
1-1.
Really made a difference.
All right, ConnorJay. I see you.
All right, Mr. Squidward.
Mr. Squidward.
Looks like they're going through some bans right now. I don't know where you go for Senpac right now. Because Miracle City Volcano, that's an essential ban against Jimmy. You definitely don't want to go there against the boy genius.
So it seemed like the big stage is what worked really well for ConnorJay. So I imagine we'll see a bit of a swap back the other way in response.
That's for sure. I don't know, they're looking a little hesitant.
We're really thinking rooftop.
Smart pick, smart pick. But I think it can go either way too. I think rooftop is a good stage for both of these characters. But I think Jimmy, I think he really gets a lot here.
So what's the risk for Jimmy going to rooftop?
Well, I just think it's that, that main platform, giving the ability for Squidward to just kind of extend his combos with it. But that's pretty much it. But like here, Senpac's creating this box right in the middle of the stage where you have just Jimmy and Goddard shooting his stuff out and creating this little area of threat right underneath that platform. And Senpac can just get so much control out of that. And it's a little bit of a smaller stage too, so.
Great usage of the armor there to get back, but he took a lot of damage for his troubles. That rage buff, maybe not super worth it in that scenario. A constant thing that he has to figure out, and Senpac making him realize he can't get lazy with it.
Strong up air, killing at 106. Senpac looking very comfortable. But once again, balled in brash!
There
you love to see it.
That's more like it. We are so back.
You love to see it. And that just evens it up. You just get lucky and Squidward's back in the game.
And just like that, Senpac can answer back the other way.
I'm surprised he lived that.
Beautiful DI to stay alive in that terrifying scenario. However, Senpac is not done yet. Got him juggled on the platform. Such a scary scenario to be in above your opponent.
And connorjay, when Senpac spawned and Goddard on stage, he says, okay, I'll take a step back. I'll get my rage. You know what? Square up.
Speaking of Goddard, he's just chilling there, waiting for his opportunity. He is stanced up on the left side of the screen. Oh, there he goes. Going for the strike, force him into the shield.
That shield's looking a little weak.
Senpac does not get the timing there on the ledge grab. ConnorJay finding his way back to stage, but Goddard is still there. He has to be so careful about drifting to the left of that platform.
That's for sure.
Beautiful coverage.
Goddard stomp.
Once again, I love the way Senpac is just using Goddard to force Connor to go into weird angles. He went diagonally into the platform there because of where Goddard was.
Up into the explosion.
And the ping pong.
Ooh.
My man figured out how to wombo combo with one character. That's crazy. Send Goddard out there, do your dirty work for you.
Chop laser.
He doesn't even need it. That's a hired assassin right there.
That's not even hard. He just built him.
True. My man has all the tools of the trade. That is for sure. Imagine hiring a 007 Hitman type guy, and he comes in with a dog.
Very nice.
We have not seen much of that EX note at all until just now. A crucial part of
Golden Brush again! It's even. We're back.
Oh! Connor, I'm sorry for ever doubting you. You are indeed a true Squidward main. 2 Bolden Brashes in a row, right off the back of some already ridiculous stuff. This is exactly what he needs. for his tournament hopes if he wants to keep moving forward.
Oh, whiffing the painting. Gonna go for it again, but the snares.
This is still Senpac favored.
And he cancels the up special.
Cancel. Look, you may not be able to cancel that normally, but slime cancels fix all problems.
Slime cancel is still valid.
You got a bad marriage, slap a slime cancel on it.
Now that's crazy. that's a little wild.
Those divorce papers are illegible.
3, 2, 1.
Man, what a great response there from both players. connorjay, he found the cheeky little win condition. Of course, luck was on his side, but that's always going to be the nature of it. But then on the other side of things, the way you're able to just deal with that as Senpac and find the victory anyway, despite what could be a very frustrating scenario.
Just such a tough scenario. Ooh.
Putting the chomp on him.
connorjay's got to put in the extra hours, working overtime at the Krusty Krab to get back to stage.
And working overtime, and it does not pay well. My mind does not get the 2x bonus as Senpac takes the stock again. Once again, getting that first stock and allowing himself to set up the spacing game and force Connor to come to him.
Good call out on the air dodge, but was not able to punish it.
Ooh. Slight mistiming there from Connor, not able to get the punish. However, the Nair breaking that up, tech chase into the dash attack, get that rage buff as well, and now we're in the ledge trap. Goes deep for the edge.
Oh, the spike!
No!
But Senpac was in free fall, but he got saved.
And it's bound anyway, does not matter. A little bit of scrambling there, some spaghetti, but it worked out well for Connor. He had the advantage, and he managed to hold it in the end, which is what really matters.
Now, I do wonder why they went back to rooftop. I guess Connor must be pretty confident here.
It is interesting because he did so well on the big stage. However, at the same time,
Grab
sometimes
clank.
you gotta mix things up. Double slime cancel does not work at all.
Farmer. No. See, now I didn't bring a farmer's painting here because that's not what you want to see.
Gotta bring that one to market. connorjay, he's got stage control, but he keeps losing out on these ledge traps with the way Senpac is using things like Goddard and mix-ups on that up special into slime cancels to be able to get himself back to stage out of precarious situations.
Yeah, and definitely when connorjay's spending that time to go, oh wow, away off stage to go get Jimmy. Good game. But definitely, I think when connorjay goes out to go get Goddard and take him out of the game, Senpac sees that and says, okay, I know you're going to do it down air, so since you're doing it down air, I'm going to punish you for it. So it's a little bit of a give and take.
Yeah, great awareness. It's so easy to let your puppet just get killed for free there, and it's so crucial to the game plan to have that pressure always present. We see the way he just lets him hover above that platform or on that platform to force connorjay's hand in the movement on defense. That was nasty. Great coverage. Tries to get Goddard to go out and hit him, does not get it. Great slime cancels from Connor on the way back, but he's using a lot of resources and they're starting to run thin.
127%. Not completely out of the game yet.
See that EX note used defensively there.
You see how careful he was. He was so careful to not be directly under Goddard, just in case the spike came out.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because still Senpac gets it. He is on the cusp of winning this set here. However, connorjay not going out easily. He's got it down to last stock of this game, number 4.
One bold and brash could change everything right now.
Sometimes you got to get a little bold. Fortune favors the bold, but try not to get too brash with it. connorjay needs to be super careful on this approach. Again, that drag down there has been putting in such work for him.
He's playing so careful. These little rockets and Goddard and Toast, he's just saying, no, I'm not playing with that.
Yeah, get off me.
Come fight me with your hands.
What are you doing? Go away. Ew.
But Senpac getting something started here. Goddard combos. Ooh. Hitting with the laser and then the explosion.
The patience of Senpac in that scenario, he's just waiting him out, and he gets to because of that infinite flight. It's so hard to deal with. And now we're back into the pain zone.
Oh.
And there's nothing you can do. Just the coverage of the corner made it so that Senpac had stage control, even though he was on the other side.